our next project, you're going to learn how to use some tools. You're going to learn how to use opacity, the paintbrush tool, and the color swatches. So what you need to do is go to File up at the top, click New, click New, blank file. And when that pops up, you need to label your document. Let's see what I had it as. Label your document as Photoshop BASICS1 with your last name. So we can keep referring back to our instructions page. So I'm going to label it. Okay, so I just labeled it, and you want to make sure that your sizing, the width is 8 inches, height is 10 inches, resolution, we're going to put 300, and then everything else keep the same, and then click OK. You'll notice right away that the canvas size is in portrait mode. What we want to do is make it horizontal, and we can do that by going to the bottom of the screen down here and clicking rotate. And that just made it horizontal. Okay, so after you do that, you are going to click on the color swatches over here. Click on that, find a color that you really enjoy. I'm going to click like this blue color. And then after I find my color, I selected it, you'll see it down here. You're going to go to the paintbrush tool and fill that color in. Then after you do that, you're going to click on over here, we're going to click create a new layer. And you notice that I just created a new layer. Then I'm going to go back to our color swatches and select another color. I'm going to do like this purplish color. Actually, let's do yellow. Let's do yellow for Salmonak. Alright, so then I'm going to paint it. Ooh, and that is super bright. Alright, so after I paint it, then I'm going to take the eraser tool and make sure it's around 80, 81. I'm going to take the eraser tool and make sure the opacity is 100%. And then I'm going to start erasing. And I'm going to erase to do my name. So I'm just going to do my last name here. You guys can do your first name or your last name. Does not matter. Just kind of erase and draw in your name. This is your first project to kind of get used to the tools and understand the layers and learn how to do the opacity. Alright, so after I erased it, made my name, I am going to come over here, make sure I'm on layer 1, and change the opacity to start blending in the layers. So after I do that, you'll see that the layers the colors kind of just blended together. And I can kind of play around with it and see what color I want to do, what color I like best. I think I like it like that. So I'll just leave that. Then you're going to learn how to save. So to save this, what you're going to do is go to File, Save As, name it, make sure that it's named Photoshop Basic 1, last name, and then click on Where or Save To, and you're going to find the file with your flash drive. Should be around like here or so. You'll find it. If you need help finding it, just let me know. And then we're going to save it as Photoshop first. Click Save. Then I'm going to come back here, click Save As again, and I need to save this as a JPEG. If we don't save it as a JPEG, then we're not going to be able to turn it in Google Classroom. So make sure the file size is large and click OK. After we have it saved, then we'll go to Google Classroom to turn it in classwork after I create the assignment. Alright, so that's all. Have fun with it and good luck.